Deadlock change. I actually am a big fan of the deadlock changes. I think this will actually make the character somewhat meta. And that's because the fucking net is like on a 40-second cooldown. That's pretty strong in my opinion. That's pretty good for both attack and defense. Like really good. The recharging net is fucked. It's very fucked. But I think the character will feel a lot more impactful, especially with like Vice being played a lot more now. Cypher's playable. KJ's back to being playable because of the Teo nerf. The stuff like that. ISO got a suppress too. Yeah, I don't know why they buffed ISO. I mean, okay, I like the wall change, but I don't like the fact that they like buffed his ult. Like, okay, if you don't really know like what they did, for example, let's say I'm in a round, right? Let's say I use my shield. Like, let's say I get a kill with my shield, and then the shield like runs out. So let's say the shield just fully runs out. And so now if I use my ulti when my shield is run out fully, it's actually going to re-enable double tap. So if I win this duel right here, okay, if I win the duel, basically I can get a shield again. So that's back to being like 2 shield ISO. But on this is for rounds where he has his ult. I don't really think this character needs that. Personally, but I am a big fan of the right click on the wall, which look how slow it goes. This is way easier to play around. When I was doing the Waylay playtest, I was testing around with like all the different characters. I didn't even know Deadlock got changed. I just played it and I realized that the net was different. Was the Clove change really needed? I think for rank play, yes. So Clove just doesn't get like only picked. Like, when's the last time that you've seen like Omen, Astra, Viper, Arbor get picked over Clove in ranked? Everyone just picks Clove. And the biggest thing of like why people played like Clove is you have this movement speed. Bro, this shit is broken. I mean, it's not as broken anymore because like it slows down, but
I can't use that. I can't use that.
You miss chamber meta? I do not miss chamber meta. No, fuck no. Chamber meta was awful. I hated that. That actually might be like my least favorite meta. What else they change? Yeah, the Teo missiles don't break KJ ult anymore. Just by itself. You can still do it with like other PC util together. Can we see ISO wall travel distance? Seems like it was reduced. This is if you throw it normally. So ISO's wall now has 2 like throw rates. You can throw it slow and you can throw it fast. The slow one does stop sooner than that one, but this one's like really good for like sticking the spike, for example. Like really good. And then the suppress, or the vulnerable now suppresses, which I think that's pretty fucking crazy in my opinion. Like, you're just gonna see like a ton of like ISO and stuff in rank now. I mean, ISO was already like played a ton in rank. You're gonna see it even more now, in my opinion. The press on Vuln is nuts. Yes, this thing is insane. If you try to hit an ISO on site, like before the ISO could hit a vulnerable, it's like whatever. But hitting a vulnerable suppress, wait, what the fuck? Did they increase the range of that?
Breaking them. Breaking them.
Wait, was it always that big? I feel like it was skinnier before. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I actually thought it was skinnier before. The Heat of Summer, thank you for 14 months. And thank you, Anam Murmuzu for the 7 months. Thank you, iBooker, for the 2 months. Did you check Deadlock? Yeah, I did. So to anyone that doesn't know, Deadlock got a shift in abilities. Your wall is now a bot ability, and your Gravinet is now a signature ability with a recharge. So that means you can throw multiple nets per round, which I would say the net was easily Deadlock's best ability. Deadlock is broken now? I agree.